The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Haaland. Cole. Cole! It's a loose ball. Played in deep. It's a goal kick. Shifted upfield. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good steal. He just read it. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Okay, interesting. Rijkaard. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that is a little undercooked. And here's Romario. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Bellingham. Ruben Neves. Aimed beyond the defence. Romario. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Still goalless at the moment. Romario. Now, he's got space here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's gone long. Great defending, strong and determined. Puyol calmly anticipates. Ruben Neves. Nicely shaped ball. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. Koundé makes the interception. Well, that has not gone well. Searching pass he's played there. That'll be a throw. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Ruben Neves. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Threads one in. Rijkaard. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Cole! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Romania certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cole tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos, and it's played in. Bellingham looking for a runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Romario. Cole! Cole! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Cole really had to do more with such a good ball. It goes down as avoidable waste.
Taken back almost at once. Yamal. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a searching pass.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, good-looking ball. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Romania have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Yamal. And he's been shifted off it. Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Plays a sharp little ball here, and he cuts out the supply. Lahm. Cole looks to get on the end of this. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And that was very necessary. Cole. Roberto Carlos. Pedri. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Bonucci. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get onto this? And he's had a hit! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
That's a cute ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the pass is intercepted. Romania do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Ruben Neves. Eto'o. Decent chance! They've scored! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Japan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cole receives it in a good position. It's Drogba!
Romania really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nicely aimed pass. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Out to the right, back into the middle. Yamal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
And it's Pedri, looking for options for movement. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Albert Ferrer. Great ball, and he's in here. Cross in, looks like a good one.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Koundé, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
A lot of space here, a real
And
opportunity.
that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. And it's Luis Suarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Suarez receives it in a good position here. Can he get it through? Just the goalkeeper to beat. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Luis Suarez, the man who spearheaded that famous front three, a striker whose achievements were simply glorious.
Just a machine, Peter. Energetic, tireless, constantly pinning defenders. Those qualities pushed the Catalan dominance to another level entirely. I remember one game in the January of the season when he joined, he was unplayable, and the other two up front acted similarly.
Yeah, and all of that, of course, against the team they hadn't beaten in the previous six. So, I guess seventh time lucky that night.
And the one Suarez scored was probably the pick of them all.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Tomori. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Bruno Fernandes wins the duel this time. Gilberto Silva. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And smartly reclaimed. Romario picks it up out wide. Looking to go deep. He's got tall! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Still goalless at the moment. Cole providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that has not gone well. Hangs in a cross. Tomori clears it away.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Puyol. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in a great position here. It's run loose here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. De Ketelaere is herring after that one. Gilberto Silva. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Romario clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Romania have their second corner now. And that was somewhat errant. Gilberto Silva kept his eye on it, and he's there. Approaching the half-hour mark. Played out towards the right wing. De Ketelaere. Cole. Albert Ferrer. Aimed beyond the defence. Tomori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Throw in. Mbappe chasing after it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. Cole, great ball, and he's in here. Chance! Goal! Romania! And Romania take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Romania are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bruno Fernandes.
Romania really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Climbs up big! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thinks one through. Bonucci spots it and intercepts. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the shot! Hangs one in. Oh, important interception. Gilberto Silva. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. He's shifting through the gears. Mbappe! Goal! Boca Juniors! And the comeback is complete. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself.
And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the action is back on the way.
Romania can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look.
And he shoots! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's De Ketelaere. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lahm drives forward on the overlap. And he whips it in. Terrific header! It's not an especially good pass, that. Pass somewhat off target. Collier. Luis Suarez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Suarez in acres of space out wide. That's a pretty loose pass. Tries to dink it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Haaland delivers with whip. And Romario! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And he was quick to react. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Luis Suarez. He's got away. He gets big. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defense.
There's the header! Final touch was poor. Cole. Now it's Romario. Ball driven to... Oh, smashing header! They've done it! They're back within reach! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And here's Haaland. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Romania have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Schmeichel getting this one clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he spark a counter here? Collar. Out of play for a goal kick. Lahm gets over and intercepts. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Romania still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Haaland. Searching pass he's played there. And that's a nicely shaped ball. It's out for a goal kick. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Cross to the back post. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Haaland! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Romania have their third corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Cannavaro. He is through here. Oh, well played. And the pass is intercepted. Cannavaro, lofted upfield. Suarez is herring after that one. Cole, the ball has bounced loose now. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. De Ketelaere. Now it's Vitinha, and this is Luis Suarez. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And the referee brings it to a close. Romania can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Romania desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. And it's Griezmann. He's had it taken off him. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating...
He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Caceres. Baresi. And it's Griezmann. Vieira. Xavi. Isco providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to get it away. Cole. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Romario. This looks promising. Gets a good foot in there. Griezmann. It's played through for him. He's picked it. It's Griezmann! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Griezmann is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Xavi goes short. Isco delivered in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Romania are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. Romario. Romario is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, perfectly measured that. He gets big! No, not the best of headers. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Goes looking wide. Oh, no joy this time. He can get that clear. Threads one in. And the pass is intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Romania clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cole. Roberto Carlos. And here's Haaland. Romario. Goes for the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Vieira really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And this is Puyol. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, well timed. It's a searching pass. That's beautifully weighted. Schmeichel gets it away. And that's been won straight back. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out... Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Referees come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Roberto Carlos is standing over this one.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Romario! Now, who's going to be... And he's had a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lahm really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's a poor one. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. Pinches it off him.
Greece really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing.
Climbs up big! Goal, Greece! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Greece have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Haaland! There was plenty of power on that. Ball is over the line. Bonucci. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played. Pele. Pass somewhat off target. Griezmann. Cruyff. And this is Griezmann. He's found a way through. Cruyff. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance.
There could be trouble here. Pele has found the net here, of course. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's superb. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Vieira. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Isco. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Greece are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bonucci. Haaland.
Romania have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Shoots! Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to belt it away. And it's Griezmann. Lewandowski.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Great chance here from position A1.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Oh, crap. Cole! Xavi. Isco is the team's great visionary. Vieira. Cruyff. Cruyff. Passes short and sharp. Good read, needed to be. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Cruyff. And he's only too happy to take that back. Knocks it into space. Haaland. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Distributed tidily. Lahm plays Romario! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Played out towards the right wing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable. Greece clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Out to the right. Spread neatly. Cole. Can he get it through? Lahm picks it up now. Xavi. Oh, what's he done? There's the shot! Goal! Romania! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Romania go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And this is Owen. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it?
Messi! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Desperate defending required here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Lahm. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's cut it out. That has ended up in no man's land. It's Roberto Carlos! Romania have their third corner. Quality ball. Owen. Messi. Lahm calmly anticipates. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And that pass just didn't quite work. And a shot! Pressing high and with purpose. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pedri. Rijkaard. Now it's Pedri.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Look at the space here. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Lewandowski. Beckenbauer with the foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Pedri. Raul has it out wide and in space. Pedri. He has a look up, showing good feet. Romania are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that has been cut short. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Romania clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Romario. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And the shot, great chance! And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Pele. Pele proves just a little bit too strong. Pedri! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. Raul. Out towards the flank. Lahm cuts it out. Romania are looking to break at pace. And it's Pedri. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Cole looking to play him in. And this is Lewandowski. Cleared without hesitation. Cole! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to get it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a throw. Rijkaard. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Roberto Carlos. Cole. Lewandowski. And it's Lahm. Lewandowski. And that has been clubbed away. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again, then.
Romania can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times, they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ping, he's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Ah, he's given it away. Costa Curta. Now he's off and running. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played out wide. Rijkaard. Raul is flagged offside. He's not got that quite right. Costa Curta. Seedorf. Now it's Pele. Now that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Lewandowski. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Distributed tidily. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And it's Pedri. Seedorf. Rijkaard. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Lewandowski. No, again there's no way through. Pedri. Searching pass he's played there. Cole.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Lewandowski gets through. Chance for a shot! Romario finds himself offside.
Romania really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Lewandowski, and he was alert to it. And that's a good-looking ball. Now it's Haaland. Romario. Courtois claims it. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, well played. Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far. Haaland! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Corner number 3 coming up. And the keeper beats it away. Romania are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Davids, looking for options for movement. Floated through. Maldini gets flagged offside. Pele looks to get on the end of this. Oh, delightful ball. Haaland receives it in a wide position.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. The ball is loose and the chase... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Lofted in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pele. Now it's Pele. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Drogba. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Romania get their 4th corner. Rijkaard clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Davids. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now, and Seedorf! They want to be quick to recover this. Roberto Carlos. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, that is having a shot! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And he thumps it clear. Now it's Pele, and this is Roberto Baggio. He's onside. He is through here. Time added on 4 minutes. And that interception was... And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Rivaldo.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. Leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Davids is wide and looking to get onto this. Brilliantly cut out. Romario. Cole. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Maldini cuts out the pass. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries a shot. Goal, Romania! And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. Haaland duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's had it nicked away. And it's Rivaldo. And he cuts out the supply. And that is a little undercooked. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Xavi Alonso. It's a really well-measured ball. Shevchenko. And here's Neymar. Now it's Rivaldo. He is through here. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. Lofted upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Knocks it out wide. He's got away. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Roberto Carlos. And Shevchenko! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, there's the clearance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neymar. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cole threads one in, and that has been cut short. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Rivaldo. Shevchenko. Oh, that's well spotted. Played down the flank. Cole providing an outlet on that flank.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Here comes another cross. Up he goes! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Romario. And that's another good win of the ball. Lahm has it out wide and climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Kaká aimed beyond the defence. There's the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davids. Xavi Alonso. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Neymar plays it in. And he's there to clear it. And it's Xavi. Chance, surely! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Romania head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And a chance! And he's there to get it away. Great challenge, time to perfection. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Neymar. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Nicked it back promptly. Lahm. Ball played for Romario. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now he's got space here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
That is good alertness. He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bonucci gets it away. Oh, it's come loose. He can get that clear. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Romario looking for options for movement. Always onto this. And he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception. And that has left him in a heap. And this is Son Heung-min. Romario! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ball is over the line. Rijkaard. Romario chasing after it. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves...
Haaland! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Pass somewhat off target. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cole! Cole, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And that should get the job done. Collier. No way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Romania still ahead by the game's only goal. Cole! And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. They get a throw in. He's in plenty of space here. Cole.
Romania nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Albert Ferrer does really well there. He is strong. Now he's off and running. Bonucci. Not the most accurate pass. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, smashing header! He's scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Romario demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all.